when my parents were having their 50th wedding anniversary, I've told this story before, my sister, who next month will have 30 years in AA, I suppose back then she had 15, maybe 10. And it was up in New Haven, and I was in Washington, D.C., and she was going over the guest list, who was coming, old friends, et cetera, and I was, oh yeah, oh good, Sue, oh yeah, she had a country club, and it was going to be quite a nice event. And she got to one uncle, and I said, oh, no, let's not invite, don't even tell him about it. Don't tell him about it. He is so abrasive. Sue, he'll ruin the energy. We're trying to have peaceful, spiritual energy at the event. Why don't we just not have him come? And she said, he's only like that when you're around. Everybody loves him. He's great. He's absolutely wonderful. Now, if she hadn't have, I think if she didn't have 10 years, I would have been very suspicious about her assessment of this situation. But since she did, and since I was trying to have a new attitude of open-mindedness about things, and some of the hardest things to have open-mindedness about are old ideas. I mean, the ones that you've had for a long time. They're really dug in. But I said, I'm going to assume she's right, I'm wrong. So if she's right, and I run up to him and am happy to see him and all that, he's going to be thrilled. And that's exactly what happened. I ran up and, Uncle John, I'm so glad you're here. Boy, isn't this fun? And he did look a little funny, and then he went, yeah, isn't it? And we just had the best time. So guess who was wrong? Now, was I wrong, or was my perspective wrong? There's two separate issues. From my old perspective, I wasn't wrong. That's exactly what I saw. I wasn't being malicious. I was reporting. If you would put a lie detector on me and said, is he an obnoxious jerk? I would go, yes, he is. And I would have registered that I was telling the truth. So it had nothing to do with honesty. It has to do with perspective. It has to do with, as Chuck says, a new pair of glasses. So now I'm wearing these glasses, and I say, he's the most wonderful guy in the world. And again, I'm telling the truth because I'm accurately reporting what my world looks like now. My sister helped me make the transition. You see what I'm saying? She helped me to see my uncle differently. And once I saw him differently, then what I said about him was different. I did not begrudgingly say, okay, from now on I'll say he's a nice guy. You see what that would have been the old way. Okay, I'll say he's a nice guy. My uncle's a nice guy, but he's really an asshole. And he's a nice guy. So in that sense, I would have been trying to go along with truth, but not believing it. Because my perspective was wrong.